this is step one. You pick some of your stock photos, put them into a batch like this. We'll go up here to photo edit and remove the backgrounds. So now you got a clean photo shot of the heads. And I'll do this until I get a whole page. Now that we have all the heads collected that we're going to do, I want you to click this top corner and hold the mouse in, and we're going to highlight this whole area and release it, and then group them. Pick the group option. This is going to allow this to move as one. Now down here at the bottom, we're going to move it to the next one. Now what this did was it moved it to this steel. See, I made pretty good artwork. Background's great. Yeah, everything's good on this picture except the face came out bad. So now I'm going to search through my heads. That's why I have so many different ones for the angles, the sizes, and I'm going to find the right one. But when you're choosing a head, there's a couple things you need to keep in mind. You need to have different angles, and the heads cannot be chopped off. I know a lot of times you make the heads and they get chopped off at the top. You need a full head. It needs to be the head entirely. And if you can, no shoulder piece is good, but there's ways to get around that. I'll show y'all if we come across it. But now I'm going to undo it again. I'm going to find the correct head, and then when I'm placing it, I'll show you again. To start this process, I'm going to ungroup the heads. Click ungroup. Now I'm able to move them around. Okay, I'll show y'all in a minute after I find the right head. Okay, I went with this head. And now if you look, the neck is squared out at the bottom and it's not rounded to go into like the collar. So what I did was I went over here and I clicked draw, and then I clicked the bottom box and it went to document colors, and down at the bottom I got the grays to match this uniform. And now I'm going to go in with these paint brushes, and I'm not going to make a whole lot, but all I'm trying to do is round out that square. And I'll show y'all, I'll come back when I'm done. Now there you go. I took the gray, ended up being too light, so I took a black since it was such a dark picture, and I rounded it out with it. Now while we're critiquing it, you're looking at it, but to look at the picture as a whole, that wouldn't really stick out so much. But there's one more thing that we can do that I'm going to show you that's going to make your transition easy for it. If the shading of the head isn't correct for their body, come over here or click the head, and then come over here to the tools in the edit photo, drop down to the second column to filters, and it will give you the head. Let's do the head again. It'll give you the head in different shades. We can get the color match here. You got mono, color pop, soft, final, and you have several options of each. But then if you're using Canva Pro, go to text to image and just type in some kind of neck wear for your neck. That's one option. You could have got a better necklace, but just for the video, I just threw something on here quick. Now I can take that necklace off And even with the necklace, I think it still holds up. You could have text the image, or you could have created your own. I had it to scale. All you had to do was click it and drag it over and remove the background, and you had a ready-made thing. That could have been a scarf, a necklace, a snake, anything you could wrap around your neck. Now we're ready to go to the next page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this head, bring it down. I'm going to take this head, I'm going to lock it into position because I don't want it to come with me. And I'm going to do what we did earlier. We're going to bring these, group them, and carry them over to the next picture. %100 better. And now we're going to do that on all of our pictures, because like I said, I made some really good pictures, but look at these heads. And I didn't want to let these go, because if any of y'all know what the alchemy cost is on all these, and some of these, I mean, the hands came out great, which you know how hard that is. But then you get a little distorted face. I don't think you should let the whole picture go. So save it this way. But I'm going to do one more, and then we'll wrap this video up. There was my other inkings that didn't go. But yeah, we'll make sure you lock those in place before you move anything with the lock feature. And you'll find your lock feature right here. You click on what you want to lock, and then go up here to lock. I decided I was going to take on a little bit more of a challenge on this one. I'm going to use this picture to fix this head. Notice he's looking the wrong way. So we're going to take this head, click it, go up here to flip. Flip horizontal. And now he's turning the right direction. Now to size your heads, because you don't want to have a big bubble head on your thing. It's simple. Go to your scale of your picture, the bottom of your chin to the bottom of the picture you're going to, and the top of your head to the top of the head of the picture you're going to, and just scale them to size. That way we're staying in the same proportion of what the art should have been. Alright, now that I got my size together, I need to get to this color. To get there, I will go and use the edit button and go down the filters. I couldn't find one that I was absolutely happy with, so I went with the monotone, which would have been this grayish whitish thing, and then I went down to the intensity level and just slid it to where I felt comfortable that would match with the browns that you seen. But you could have went to here. That was full blast, was white and black, and then this way was too much color. It just seemed out of place, and I found a good medium was about right here. It went with the color scale of the top and pulled in with the bottom. Now the other thing you'll notice on this picture, that heads can usually go 65 to 150 degrees, or 125 degrees. His head's cocked over. We're looking, it's a little bit over to the left. Hit this dial right here, and we're going to swirl it and we want to just one tap. So now we're 100% the same exact from the model. With these, we conclude it on a close inspection. It does have this right here. We could go with another necklace, but I may just go with some grays and just try to, because we're getting rid of black. So if we just black out that gray, or gray out that black, we're going to try that. One other neat thing about this, when you are picking your colors, over here to the side, you'll see it shows you what the colors are. I got all these heads on here, so it's got all screwed up, but that top picture, that's my background picture. It actually shows you the shades of colors. Like, I can tell you that this brown is this brown. This off-white is this off-white. This gray will be the gray that we're trying to get into. Well, I'm hoping it's not this, but between these two, but it's probably this one, because I think that one's the other one. Okay, a couple things. My next video, I'm going to show y'all how to do other editing. Here's what the picture looked like after you come to my next video. Notice I changed quite a bit. But I went back to the head. I went with XL Pro. It gave it one side shaded, one side lit, because I got one angel wing lit, and down this side is lit, and down this side of the picture you got the darkness. So it carries with the theme, and I had the intensity set on about 80%. So his face is a little bit brighter. He is standing in the middle of the light beam, which is lighting up the left side of him. But his right side is dark. I go with his right side of his body. This picture's done. But if y'all would like to be interested in seeing how I made these other edits, subscribe, come back, and we'll do another video. Thanks, guys.